Out of the second term here in Inverleigh, 4-1-25. The Hawks, they lead Werribee 1-3-9. And Sloan gets it down from Hybens in the first ruck and does a bit of Hybens work with the roving as well, but can't take it away this time. Now the ball comes out from Condi to Gerard. Rusty. Handball was too slick for the teammate. Now Leonard. Long kick, right foot up high in towards Sutton, who just banged his way through.
Now, did he push him?
Well, he did a little bit, but I don't know, like he's kept his eye on the ball, which was the thing.
And the ball, when he pushed him, was a little bit closer to the other one, but umpires can still pay that, because I still believe, what they say with the commentators on the tally, they say use the body well. And I heard you and Smitty say it, but he didn't use the body. He used his hands, and I always thought that was illegal.
So anyway, Josh Sutton's got it. We'll shoot for goal from 45 out directly in front. He comes in now.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not good. Has he made the distance? He has just. And, well, what's happened here? It's out of bounds on the full, said the umpire. It hit the behind post.
Might have hit the behind post,
It on the full, so out of bounds on the full. And John McEwen, once he gets the footy back, he got it now. We'll take the free kick in the back pocket for the Hawks. Goes now with a right foot kick outside half back. Oh, nearly another good mark there by Sutton. He couldn't take it this time. Players standing around waiting for somebody to pick it up. They do now. Smith gets it back inside 50 with the kick. It's good too. Hawks with the numbers. They fight hard for it. Parrott's there as well. Tried to tap it on a third time. McEwen's there, close to the boundary line. They run out of room. Both sides. We'll have another boundary throw-in.
Do you think when you look at those kids like Sutton and Johnson and Sloan, I think they're going to be pretty good players as they get older and learn how to play the game.
If they can keep them.
They've kept them for next year already.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
They know they're sort of starting to learn the game, I think. Yeah. And it'll be interesting to see how they go at St Albans on the bigger ground too. Yeah. The ball goes out wide. There is the man said. Sloan couldn't take the mark. That's where he needs to take it. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. I think that's just the thing. If they can just improve 5% each, they're going to be pretty good, I tell you.
I think the big ground will help them a little bit because they can run all day.
Yeah.
They're only young kids. They can run all day.
Johnson's a damn good mark, so that helps. Now the ball comes through from the ruck contest. Hybens gets it along towards Drew. That's most people in the end, though. The footy. Taylor comes in. Donohue's there as well. Stands over it. Gets the kick away. Might be all right. They get a clearing kick. The Hawks towards half forward. Bowman. Oh, he got around one tackle, and the second one from Macquarie was way high. Josh Bowman plays on from the middle. Goes towards Crawley. Worked his way from the front to the back in the end. Tapped it out, but only as far as Carlton, who got back there to help out. Goes with a right foot kick back to half back. Well, that's indiscriminate. That should have been a free kick to Werribee, but it wasn't. Now Best bustles his way through. Right foot kick. Oh, hit Bowman in the end.
Another high one.
He got his head collared again. And
no good arguing with it because the tackle, I know you didn't mean it, son, but the tackle's too high.
Uncle Best and Blake Taylor not happy with each other, but anyway, Josh Bowman's got the free kick. And we'll shoot for goal from just inside 50 directly in front.
Whether you mean it or not, if you tackle a bloke high, it's high.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
There's no doubt about that.
So Bowman now comes in. Left foot kick. Going to not quite make the distance. It'll just through. And through for one behind in the end. So his first blemish of the afternoon. 4-2-26 the Hawks. 1-4-10. In fact, I think that's 1-3-9, is it? Let's just have a look. Yeah, still 1-3-9. They've got an extra point on the board for Werribee. So they play on from full back and they go long with the kick towards centre wing. That was a push in the back. He did too, and the Hawks, when the umpire was right there.
Yep.
And the free kick will come back to, McEwen's got the footy. He goes backwards with a terrible kick. I don't know why he'd go there to Baxter. He had two on him, but Best comes in to help him up, and he goes laterally to Dan Grozdanovsky, who takes the mark. Got Alford on his outside. He gives it to him now. The ball sits up. He needs to go quickly with the kick. Bowman goes up off the back of the pack. Rusty to come at it. Needs some support. Mick Groz was in there as well. Good tackle by Gerard on Anthony. The ball's still in there. The umpire will come in and ball it up at right half forward for the Hawks. He must go home with a headache, I reckon, Dion.
Yeah.
Yelling and screaming on the sidelines. Hybens gets it down to the side. Coming through Leonard. Can't take it with him for Werribee. And a boundary throw in now. Stuck Scott Condi on Reece Miles too. No wonder. He had about 15 kicks in the first quarter.
He did. He usually takes a while to get into the game, but he didn't today.
Boundary throw in. Sloan and Hybens holding each other there. Chesterman from half-back. Long kick. Open half-back flank for the Hawks. Oh, Dan Groz, terrible
wrong
play
way.
in the end. Got it away to Skinner, the only person there. Werribee runs in, 30 out, kicks the goal. Great play by Daniel Skinner. Good roving work, kicks his first of the afternoon, and the second for Werribee Centrals. They go to 2-4-16. They trail in Valee, who are 4-2-26, and that is on the Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard. 5 played.
I don't say this very often, but that was a bad mistake by Groz. Look, all this tapping business and kicking off the ground, when you do that, you haven't got any control unless you can see a player that's way out on his own. He actually tapped it the wrong way, straight to the Werribee bloke, and with a bloke with the pace of Skinner, he just strolled in and kicked the goal. Mick Groz doesn't make many. Was it Mick or Dan?
Dan.
It was Dan.
He
doesn't make many mistakes like that, and you can bet your life he won't make another one.
Back to the middle. Sloan. Hybens gets it down, rove by Cations. Oh, he tried for some candy and then got collared, but he got it away to Platt. Off a step, goes towards half forward. Good mark. Oh, no, mark should have been taken, but it's okay in the end. The ball came quickly from Alush to back to the middle.
Everywhere. 5 of them there.
But a number of Hawks players, Cations was one of them, and he took the mark. Bowman gave him half a lead. He called to play on. He goes back towards Alford. It was okay. Mitchie played on. Goes with a right foot kick wide. Missed Haygarth as the target. Got 3 there. Mick Roz is there. Handballs it over the top to Best. Oh, he got collared straight away by Carlton, and he tried to get it out, sort of. Held to him.
Gee, he tackled him hard,
He
didn't he?
did, Brady Carlton. And it will be a ball up right half forward for the Hawks.
I think he's the best of the Carltons. He's better than all the brothers and the uncles, this kid.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Hybens comes in, gets it down. There he is again, and gets collared this time. The umpire says, throw it in. Boundary throw in again. Sloan and Hybens. Hybens uses the body to the front, gets it down. Oh, comes back to Sloan. His kick was smothered. Now, quick kick by Miller towards centre wing. Miles punched away by Perrott. Goes towards Best. Smith. Best is there as well. Hybens tried to get it back to Best. Runs through some traffic. Tried to pick it up. Miles through the middle as well. Oh, he got collared. That's holding the ball. The umpire said play on. And then the ball
kick it out in the full.
Comes out, and Whiten sees it over the boundary line on the full. So Platt will take the free kick.
He's got a bit ginger, Best, too, as he gets up. He's been hammered a couple of times now. Have a spell, Bestie.
So Platt.
Next week, mate.
Called to play on. Centre wing right in front of us. And on centre wing goes towards Bowman, who's got 2 on him over the back of all of them. Now Condy to run onto it. Chesterman gets there first. Handballs it just on the up. Sets Carlton a task. On the back to Sloan. His handball. Oh, Quarrier under pressure. Good play by Logue. Now gets it away. The Central still got the numbers though. They run through centre wing. Alush goes towards centre forward, but numbers with Hawks. Baxter gets it away to Jones. Back to Dan Groz. Kick out to Donahue. Creates some space for himself on centre wing. Takes a bounce. Now he goes with the outside of the right foot inside 50. Looking for Crawley. Takes a good mark.
Good mark.
So Crawley wheels around quickly. 50 out. Goes towards the lead. Was a push. Anthony said
yes,
no.
Gee, I thought it might have been. The ball was a fair way away.
So Sloan takes the mark and the kick. Goes out wide. Sutton. Ooh, taking it. 2 grabs. Plays on quickly. Goes from centre wing towards half forward. Dan Groz gets back there. Baxter nicely for Groz. Can he pick it up? Yes, he can. Handballs it over the top to Baxter. Back to Grozdanovsky to Cations by hand. Now he goes further afield with the handball. They got it out towards centre wing. Donahue off a step. Kick needed to be okay. Wasn't in the end. Mick Groz comes out. Can he pick it up? He can't either. And over the top, Quarrier gets wrapped up, tackled. Loses the football in it. Handball still there. Hawks on a centre wing. Can they get the ball back? Cations. He gets around. It's half forward now with a kick. Crawley there. Also coming out. No mark taken. Now the ball over the top to Bowman, and Bowman takes the mark in front of Anthony.
Good play, Drew.
So Drew it was, and then got it to Josh Bowman. He goes towards the top of the square. Logue's there. Crawley's there. Chesterman's there. Crawley. Front and centre. Nobody can pick it up. Now they can. Platt kick around the corner. Goal. They're all calling for
a touch. I think the field umpire's called a touch.
He did. So 1 behind. And they play on quickly. And go to the outer side. Oh, spills the ball again towards Gerard though, so can't get it out, Werribee.
Well, you can't get it out when you stick it straight down someone's throat.
Correct. And he goes lateral to Baxter. So Baxter through the middle. A long kick to the top of the square. All Werribee there. Anthony. Pushed away by Taylor. Now Crawley. He loses it in the tackle. And the umpire said it was a hold.
Yeah, it was too.
Okay.
Yeah, he held him. That's a case of not knowing who's behind you from Blake Taylor. There was 2 Werribee Centrals there, either of them to take the chest mark, but Blake Taylor didn't know who it was, so they obviously didn't tell him, hey, Blakey, it's mine. And you do that, and it's an easy mark and take it away. And now they've given away a free kick, which I thought was there for sure. They've got a chance to kick another one.
Jake Crawley will shoot for goal from 20 outside angle. Gone back on the long run up. Right foot kick.
Missed it. Geez, there's a couple there they need to kick.
So 4-3-27. The home side.
Yeah, Blake Taylor's kicked it out a couple of times to the opposition. Watch this one.
4-4-28 actually. So Taylor again. A long kick. Goes towards Johnson. Works his way to the front. Can't take the mark. Matt Smith was there as well. Ball comes back. Wilson gets it out. They get it free. Oh, they turn it over again on centre wing, though. And then the ball comes back the other way. Now Donahue feigned for the handball, and they got it towards Drew, who goes with a terrible kick back towards half forward. Miles the other way, so turnover again. Now Wilson gives it back to Miles, runs through centre wing, goes towards Skinner. He can't take the mark. Off the back, Sablich. He can't keep it in. And we will have a boundary throw-in right half forward for the Centrals.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be close. Well, you know what this is going to come down to? Don't tag Donahue, but they must be aware of where he is because he's the one that can change the game, I reckon.
So a boundary throw-in. Half forward, Jones from behind. Sloan in front, got it down. Ball came out the back to Perrott from mid-air. Was
that
pretty good
worked.
in the end. It worked nicely. Didn't have enough time to pick it up, so he just kicked it out in mid-air. Now they go along the line.
Bad kick.
That's a terrible kick. He was standing there for an hour and a half. The Werribee player. He goes back with the ball towards half forward. No mark taken. Perrott should have probably taken it. McEwen happy to see it over the line.
Might have been Chad Buck out there.
Is it Buck? Yeah.
I think so.
Thompson 5-3-33. Bell post till 1-2-8. So a quick start by the Tommy Tigers. East Geelong 2-4-16. Belmont yet to score.
No, it was Sam Brown.
Right, Sam Brown it was. So boundary throw-in. Jones gets it down to the side of the pack. Reece Miles is in there. Matt Smith as well. They get it forward. Coming out McEwen. Can't take it with him. He had Elford in support. Now the handball. Oh, they get it out to Best. Can he turn around and go? He handballs it to Cations. His handball further afield to Jones, so they run through the middle. He waits for Best, tries to get it away to Best, who gets wrapped up. That's holding the ball. So don't wait, son. Just kick the ball. And Werribee go back towards Sablich. So the turnover has worked for Werribee, and they take the mark. 50 out from goal, the little man.
That looked like it was going to be brilliant football from Inverleigh, but Jones waited for Best. He should have turned around and kicked it further. As soon as you wait for somebody, you put yourself back under the hammer. Yeah.
So Sablich now, 50 out from goal, slide angle, northern end of the ground, goes to the left, sees somebody on the lead. It's Miles. It's a good kick too. Just held up nicely, and Reece Miles takes the mark. And we'll shoot for goal. Probably only about 10 metres closer, and, on
a more acute angle.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, his father-in-law would have kicked that, young Sablich. One of the greatest footballers you've ever seen.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Kevin Lease.
Right. So Miles comes in. Right foot kick. Don't worry about it. Put it down. He kicked that. Good kick. Reece Miles. So he kicks his first of the afternoon and the third for Werribee Centrals. They go to 3-4-22. Trail Inverleigh 4-4-28. And that is on the Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard. And we've played nearly 14 minutes in the second term.
Well, it is a game where mistakes are going to hurt you. And as I'll go back to Jones, he probably should have turned around and kicked it rather than wait. I know Best is a great player, but you've got to wait. And just to add to that, Kevin Lee's kicked 95 goals 3 years in a row.
Jeez.
And only played the home games. Cross me heart, hope to die.
Wow. Couldn't get to the 100 just in the home and aways?
No, couldn't quite.
Couldn't quite.
Yeah.
So back to the middle. Johnson having a run on the ruck. Again, Jones gets it down. Tapped on by Chesterman. Back towards Miller. Nice tap on from Johnson to him. Goes inside 50, McEwen. Oh,
we
should
dropped
have
that
taken
one,
the mark.
Jai.
Sutton against him. Now the handball came out, nearly towards Skinner. Carlton through the middle, does nicely, breaks free, kick around the corner, top of the square, but getting across Baxter.
He's playing a good game.
He's playing a very good game, and he handballs it out wide to Manganelli. Last kick was not crash hot. This kick, where's it going? Towards half forward, punched on by Mick Groz, and close to the boundary line. Can he keep it in?
Yep.
He can. Wherever you with the numbers, though.
That's behind the play.
No, it's free kick for a punts. So, Inverleigh going to take the free kick. Mick Groz gets it and goes inside towards Bowman against Anthony. Yeah, like him back there, Grub. Anthony gets it away again. Hyman's just on the ground. Does nicely. Can get the handball back to Platt. His kick over the top towards Drew. Has to pick it up on the half volley. Back to Platt again. Can go short with a left foot kick. That's bloody terrible.
Oh,
he had Billy Cation stand there for an hour and a half and missed the target. Now they might pay. Taylor in the middle. Wheels and goes. Kicks laterally across the ground. Bit of space out there. Leonard, he's a good kick for distance. Goes with the right foot inside 50. Sablich comes out. Can't take the mark. Dan Groz handball to Cations. Bit of candy to Hybens at half back. Gives the handball in. They're mucking around with it there. Dan Groz can't pick it up. Taylor pressure. Good play. Condi blind turn to best. Kick over the top to Solid. Out and away. Now he can go. He's got Bowman by himself. Kick the ball to him, and he does. And Josh Bowman can play on, turn around, and kick that goal. His fourth of the afternoon, Josh Bowman, and the fifth for Inverleigh. They go to 5-4-34, and they lead Werribee 3-4-22. Common Defeat Hotel, second quarter scoreboard, and we have been playing 17 minutes.
Yeah, look, I think that's just the way Werribee play. They go, and run. If it gets turned over, and it's the good sides that usually do it, that's what happens. So, and that'll go with them for the next few weeks. If it can go their way, they look a good side.
Grubby, just for you, Dale City's trying to get here to do the last quarter because you're no hope too many bloopers.
Haven't done anything yet.
So Gerard now, and the contest goes outside of the boot towards Drew at centre wing. Now Geordie Drew goes towards half forward with a kick. Hybens has to make a bit of ground. He got a hand to it too, needs some support. De Blasio across, Taylor gets the clearing kick. Ooh, Elford, though, in front. Can he get away from Sloan? No, he can't, but he got the handball away towards De Blasio again. His handball to Hybens off a standing step. That's a terrible handball.
Well, it was great
Jimmy up
pressure,
there.
though.
It was good pressure, but that was always going to be collared there, Big Jimmy.
Mate, big blokes take that little bit longer, you know. It wasn't really his fault, I don't think.
So Matty Miller will take the free kick. Inside defensive 50. Goes with a long, high kick out wide. Looking for Johnson, the big fella. Sticks the mitts up and takes the mark. He handballs it away quickly. Chesterman runs past. Now he goes with a right foot kick towards Sablich. Can't take the mark. Off his hands and out of bounds for a throw in.
That's 2 or 3 times he's done that now. And that's what's made it, like in this particular game, not himself. In this particular game, that's a difference between playing a really good game and just a game. You've got to hold on to them. Nathan Johnson's dropped a couple. Sablich 2 or 3 now. He looks a player, but he's just got to hold on to them.
So Bandrew throw in, right half forward for the Centrals. Gerard was the side of the ruck contest. Blind turned and straight into a tackle. And it will be a free kick, in fact, for a high tackle, said the umpire. So Rusty will take it at half back. He chips the ball short. Perrott takes the mark in front of the scoreboard. Goes backwards. Donahue takes the mark. And just slowing the play down there here, the home side. Got Rusty short. He goes back further towards McEwen. Right in the last line of defence. Now he chips the ball to Alford. He's got Dan Groz quickly if he goes there, but he won't. He goes short again back to the goal square. Perrott takes the mark. Plays on. Now goes back to whence they came. They've gathered nothing. About 6 possessions. They possibly turn the ball over. Condi. Baxter's there. Handball. Missed the target. Now here comes Centrals. Handball by Boyd was okay. They get it back inside 50.
It's a shocking kick.
That's a terrible kick. And out of bounds on the full end or the mark, whichever you like. Robbie Logue's taking it. So see where they go this time. They don't like to go down the line. If they can't get anything else, they'll go there, and they do now, and that's why, because they just turned the ball over. Sam Brown takes the mark. In between wing and half forward for Centrals. He goes back towards centre half forward. No mark taken at the back. Sutton was good. Got the punch away, and then the ball fell into his arms. So he's wrapped up by Billy Cations, not going anywhere. So we'll have a ball up at centre half forward. Hybens. Ball comes back towards him, and McEwen's in there as well. Cations, Sutton in there, and the umpire will come in and ball it up.
Someone's got to get it out in a minute, don't they?
I'd hope so. Sutton in front, Hybens got it down, tried to ruck over it himself. Comes back to Cations, handball too slick for Manganelli. Nobody can really get it out from centre half forward there. Miles over the top of it as well. The umpire will come in and do a bit more work as he just tried to run away. Reece Miles, wrapped up by Manganelli, not going anywhere.
You watch Sloan, he's very agile and gets in the front, but Jimmy's very experienced.
Going again, took it out of the ruck contest. Hybens, back to the middle. Bowman goes up, can't take the mark. Anthony, thumped away. Sloan, breaks free, right foot kick, drills it. Good kick. Johnson. There was 4 Inverleigh players at all points of the square there, and they had Nathan Johnson in the middle, and he took the mark.
Well, there was 4 of them around him,
Yeah.
and as soon as the ball left the boot, they never had a chance. They were just a touch too far away from him and went straight down his throat.
So Nathan Johnson hasn't kicked a goal yet this afternoon. This for the 4th for Werribee. He comes in 35 out, left foot kick, goal. So he kicks his first in the afternoon. And Werribee go to 4-4-28. They trail Inverleigh 5-4-34. And that is on the Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard, 21.5 played.
He's a player, Nathan Johnson, that if he doesn't kick one early, he seems to try too hard. When he kicks his first one, that usually gets him on his way. He didn't kick one for a while last week, if you remember, and finished with probably 3 or 4 in the finish. So that'll get his confidence going. But a magnificent kick to him, hit him right in the chest. Now we'll give Smithy something to talk about.
Right, back to the middle.
Jimmy Hybens in ruck. He'll go with Sloan. Up they go. Hybens gets the tap out again. He's probably winning that bout at the moment. Comes out to Reece Miles, playing a pretty good game, Miles. He puts it up towards the half-forward flank, but it's all Inverleigh. And Jai McEwen takes a talon mark on the half-back flank. He comes across goal again. They're doing it a bit this time, and they go to Donoghue. Donohue's going to go back the way it came, and he steadies it up for a little bit. He knows the siren's very, very near, and Werribee got the aid of a bit of a breeze. And he comes now. Paid, play on's the call. Good decision up. No one can pick it up now. I think it was Condi or Crawley might have got it out to Manganelli on that left boot. He puts it up towards de Blasio and can't quite take the mark. Anthony can't pick it up. Comes out to number 10. Corrier. Well, I should know that. and Werribee defence working very, very hard. Gets it out the back. Oh, almost a great mark out there, but McEwen comes in for the small. Gets a handball. Doesn't go to anybody's. Matt Smith grabs it. The umpire's going to come in and he'll say, give it to me, boys. Right out on the outer wing. The true wing position here at Inverleigh Oval. Hybens again. He'll go up against Sloan. Probably had the better of the duel. Hybens wins the tap again. Goes to Grozanowski. Can't get a touch out of it. Hybens picks up his own balls. He's playing a good game, Jimmy Hybens. I reckon for a couple of times over the past 3 or 4 weeks we've seen him. He hasn't been doing that as much, but he's getting a lot of his ball off the ground. I shouldn't have told him that before the game, Jason, I don't reckon, because he's really doing a good job here. As the umpire now on the wing position. Throws the ball back in. Hybens and Sloan. Sloan probably gets in front and takes it this time. Comes out towards Smith. He can't get a ball. He mucks around with it. Goes to Carlton. Carlton puts it up towards the half-forward flank. And McEwen again. How well's he played this quarter? Jai McEwen. He goes wide. He's looking for Baxter. Baxter's got the footy. He gives it over to Alford. Alford puts it up towards the wing position. Right in the middle of the ground there. That's a Condi. He drops the footy. Bad handball. Chesterman. He goes over to Skinner. Skinner puts it over to Taylor now. They're going to go in for a forward 50 entry. Up goes Taylor. He puts it up there for Johnson. He can't take the mark. Good defence by the Inverleigh boys. As a free kick, you get one high. And Inverleigh will take the ball and clear it out of the back line. Out it comes now. That's Baxter out there. He's got the ball deep in defence. He's looking to go across goal. I don't think he'll do that. He'll come towards us at the commentary position, puts it up towards the wing position. But, oh, what a shocking effort there by Mitch Ellis. He should have marked it, should have swallowed it. Now it's in the pack. A kick off the ground by Manganelli to Cations. Oh, they're on here. Out they go now to de Blasio. Slow in picking it up. Goes back to Manganelli on the right boot. Manganelli looks for Bowman and he misses him. And it goes through for a point. 5-3-33. The 3-4, that should be 27. It says 28 over there, but that's what it is, Jace.
So Taylor will kick in from fullback for Centrals. Plays on, goes to the outer side. Looks for Chesterman and Sloan. That's way too far. The rain started to come here too, so Jimmy's pretty happy to be off the ground too.
Tell me how that kid plays early and you're killing him. That's not fair.
Grubby's having a crack at Jimmy. Told him how to play him and he's working him over.
I tell you what, he's a great bloke, Jimmy Hyman. Don't you worry about that.
He's a good bloke. How was he? Can of Coke.
Yeah.
Needs some sugar.
Hey, he'll be beyond him having a durry at the moment.
Boundary throw in. Text message, Dale's on it.
I'm going to cop it here.
Down the ball, comes back Boyd from the ruck contest, tries to take it away.
10 is Quarrier. I know.
Ball comes over the back. Baxter, handball. Short little kick to Donahue. At half back, he gets the kick back into the middle. High ball. Nobody wants to take the mark and can't in the end. Now it falls towards Mick Gros. Chopped off, though, by Leonard. His handball to Sloan. Off a step. Wet weather footy now with the rain coming down. Comes to the back. Sutton. A little bit of candy. Right foot kick to the top of the square. Alford from behind. Over the back of him and Johnson. Wants to see it through, and I think he will. And through for a rushed behind.
It's coming down now.
It is 4-5-29. Werribee, Inverleigh 5-5-35.
Straight from Port Fairy to Inverleigh by the looks of things. I hope he's camping.
So, Baxter.
What's wrong with their scoreboard?
Don't know. So, Baxter kicks it in. Punched on. Back towards centre wing. Crawley pushed off the footy. Oh, Buck got one high. The umpire said play on. Comes back to Leonard. Tried to get it towards Sloan. He threw it in the end. The umpire will
a bit stiff.
will give the free kick. Nice little bit of rain coming across the ground now. Condi tries to measure the kick. Oh, chopped off nicely. Sutton take. In fact, it's Alush. Goes with the right foot kick to half forward. But Donahue just stands in the middle, takes the mark, plays on. Doesn't waste any time. Kick off the boot was terrible. Back towards Alush again. Now he goes with the right foot kick. Back towards Donahue. They're playing kick to kick. Ball comes towards Best. Handball was okay. Platt back to Best. Missed the target. Now Werribee pick it up. They try and go back. Drew might get it in the middle. Danger. Handball was terrible.
Kick it.
It's wet with a footy. Oh, that's a collar. Another high tackle. Plenty of them this afternoon.
Yeah, but they're all coming from Werribee mainly. They've just got to watch. Their tackling against Thompson was magnificent. Today it's not so crash hot.
Drew. Back into the centre square at centre half back for Inverleigh as the siren sounds for half time. And it's Inverleigh 5-5-35. They lead Werribee Centrals 4-5-29.